Did I just join the 2.0? I don't want to miss out over there.
Hey babe, they still over there, I guess, ending out today's class. I didn't know you started at 7 on the dot. So I guess we got get through that over there.
Okay. Am I missing out?
No. We about to they just we closing out and you know what I'm saying? Like the Zoom, the link is in here. You know, everybody gonna slide over. If they slide, they don't.
Come from.
No
Where they
rush,
come
I
from,
came
man.
bitch?
over here to tell her the same thing, like they just closing out. They
Oh, well,
started
I'm
at
over here
7 on the
working.
dot.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I won. Told you Sean Lamel was gonna get it, man. He I told you.
Was it a good class, y'all? I know it was.
Yeah. Shit was live. I was smooth until Sean Lamel got in. I was winning. I knew what the number was. So what you call it, picked a great number for me. I was lit. And then Sean Lamel came over here. Mm-mm-mm.
Where are you going, Key?
Taking a
All right.
ride.
I'm out of here. Check the chat. You know what I'm saying? We over here with Brittany the babe. You know what I'm saying? Looking all dolled up. I'll see you, Brittany, with the fresh everything on. Over here looking like she smell good. Y'all better come see what she smell like. I'm out of here. I got a pretty lady over here. What's wrong with you? All right. You see how fast young famous got here? He said, pretty lady. Pretty lady.
Yeah. Where is
What's
she?
up, y'all?
Hey, how
They
you
everywhere.
doing? Oh, damn.
Yes,
How y'all doing?
sir.
How y'all
Hi, Money
doing?
Talk Mama.
Twin.
Hey, twin, how
How
are
y'all? Oh, y'all
you?
flooding me. What's up? What's up?
How this?
How y'all feeling today?
Cool and cool.
Busy, very busy.
Busy?
These babies, yeah. Feeling fabulous but busy.
I know that's right. I'm gonna wait for some more people to hop on y'all before I get started.
All right, y'all. While we waiting for her to get started, you know what I'm saying? What's up? Come on camera. You know what I'm saying? Like, this Sunday school, man. We gonna get up in here. We gonna act right, man. Come on camera. Let me know where y'all at, where y'all from, what y'all doing, where y'all at, where y'all doing it at. Mama, stop
I'm
whining.
at
What's
home doing it from
up?
my couch.
There she goes.
Yeah, these
Yeah.
the babies have me ready to take a nap, but
I know I'm not gonna have y'all forever today.
I'm straight from Kansas City. That's where I'm doing it from.
Kansas City
Courtesy of
get
my
busy.
couch.
Kansas City get busy. J to J in the building. Boss,
Day
3NT,
to day.
LLC.
What's up, beautiful people? What's up, Derica? What's up, boss man? Congratulations. What's up, Britt?
Hey, Day to Day.
Britt looking all beautiful and delicious. What's up, young famous?
You.
Looking beautiful and
Okay,
delicious.
okay, here. Your sister
Jada
didn't tell y'all
motherfucking
that's not the
Jada.
only way y'all can blow the bubbles though, because y'all can
Oh,
use
mama,
this
stop
to blow
whining.
bubbles too.
Mama, stop yelling. Go whoop them
Oh,
kids.
my bad.
Mama, stop yelling.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can blow the bubbles the other way too.
Hey, boss, you said who looking delicious or something?
Yeah, I was trying to see what Jay said. Somebody was looking delicious. Who was looking delicious?
I think she talking about the chick who got the banker babe Brittany. I think that's who she was talking
Hi,
about.
Tanea.
I was.
Oh, hey, how you doing, Baker Bay? That's a beautiful night. That damn show looked delicious.
Looking like a snack.
uh,
Y'all are
Yeah.
silly. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Glad
How
mama
y'all
ain't with
feeling for the
the
people who
kid.
just popped on?
Beautiful Lady Key. Did I see her in here?
Hey,
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
going on, boss?
Hey, what's up, man? I
How
sent you
you?
I sent you a message. You didn't respond to my message.
Damn, no, nobody
What
responded
you
to your
say?
messages, man.
I said I sent you a message. You didn't respond to my message.
I was
All
about to
right,
say
boss. I'm
another
gonna
one. It must have
respond.
been on Instagram too.
What happened?
I
I
said
said
that one
I'm gonna
must have been on
respond.
Instagram too.
Shit, you've been on here 10 minutes. That's the seventh person you told that don't respond to your messages.
I'm not. I'm nowhere near as important. Huh? I'm not important as I thought I was. Huh?
I sent you
Clearly,
a text though. I sent you a text, boss.
I got you. I seen it. I'm gonna tap
clearly.
right in. I'm gonna tap right in with you.
All right. Hey, Brittany, what's up, man?
I'm ready to get started, I guess, you know.
Happy to have you. Happy to see you, man. You know what I mean?
All right, y'all. So before we get started today, I just want to know, does anybody in here bank with anybody? Like any banks, local banks, credit unions, regular banks? You do?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
been.
Okay, who you bank with?
Red River Federal.
Okay. Do you like them? Do you have a banker there that you actually, go and see and sit down and talk with?
Yeah, I did. I think she had just recently left and started just completely working for herself. But yeah, she before she left, we still got like a little loan thing going together that I'm paying on and stuff as well.
Okay. Do you have credit cards?
Oh, not yet. That's what I want to get into.
All right, that's good to know. Anybody else have any banks they bank with?
I bank with Navy Federal.
Okay, that's a good one. You like them?
Yeah, yeah. It's out of all of my years in dealing with banks, it's more pleasing dealing with them than any of the other ones that I've dealt with.
Yeah, they are a good bank. Do you have any like loans with them, credit cards? Are you
I have a
utilizing their
secured credit
product?
card. I have a
Okay,
secured credit card. Stop.
that's good. That's good. Is that the only bank you bank with?
Right now, yes. Before them, I bank with Academy Bank,
Okay,
but I prefer Navy Federal, so I let Academy go.
Navy Federal is a really good one. I can't lie about that. What about anybody else? Y'all bank with anybody?
I bank with Affinity Credit Union and Records Federal Credit Union. They're both credit unions.
Oh, that's key. Okay, you like them?
Yeah. Yeah, I have Affinity. After I finish with my getting my credit and stuff straight, then I'm gonna go over to Navy Federal and start working it out with them.
Okay,
But other than that, I do like Affinity because the longer the relationship you have with them, the easier it is to get them to, give you some stuff. So once I finish with this process, definitely looking to go tap in. And hold on, y'all, because Kari wants to say something too.
okay. Hey, Kari,
Hey, I have a bank.
you do? Who you banking with?
I bank with Trax Credit Union and Suncoast Credit Union and Capital One.
Okay, Capital One's a good one. You like them?
Hell yeah, I love Capital One. They give me my money back every 3 months. They give me like the cash back. The first
Yeah, the
and then
cash
and
back.
then when you open your account with them, they give you $250 if your account is in good standing for 6 months.
Okay, Capital One. All
Yes.
right. You got any banks local that you bank with?
Trax Credit Union is a local bank.
Okay.
I don't know if Suncoast, they both credit unions, but I don't know if Suncoast is local or not. But I done got a couple loans from Suncoast. Of course, they're all paid off. But I did my loan for my house through Suncoast, and I did a loan through one of my vehicles that I had through Suncoast.
I was going to ask you that. Are you utilizing their products? Are you getting the most out of your relationship with them?
Um, mm, I don't really use that account no more. I use my Capital One more than anything because they give me the points back for spending
Okay.
money.
Yeah, the points is, woo, girl, they come in handy.
Yeah, and I got my credit card through them too.
Okay, so you have a credit card. Okay.
Mm.
'Cause I'm going to talk a little bit about that too. All right, that's good to know. What about anybody else? Y'all have banks, local banks, credit unions?
I do.
You do, Twin?
I have a personal account with Chase. I tried to get a business with them. They gave me one and closed it. So then I went to Citizen. I have a business with Citizen, and I have a Novo um, business account as well. And I have a credit union that I don't really use much, but that's for personal, municipal credit union
Okay.
for personal banking.
Hey,
But
Brittany, can I ask a
Citizen,
question of the folks
yeah,
that said that they are banked?
Uh-huh.
How many of y'all that are banked, right? Like actually have a real live relationship with your banker? Like,
I
you
do.
know, okay. I see you, Linda. Making relationships.
Trying. I'm trying. At Citizen Bank, I just developed one. So I'm
Okay.
working on it with him. Yeah.
Yeah, they're really big with building relationships. That's actually who I learned my skills from. Because when I first got into banking, that's who I worked for. They're really, really aggressive with that. So
Right. And but they work with you. Like they really do teach. They do a lot of teaching. They're helpful.
Anybody else
Yeah.
here have an actual relationship with their banker? Like other than
Um,
and then pound and
I
tell her
I
get the fuck out of there.
I did. I'm building one with my new one
Mm,
because the older one, man, we was real cool. We was always talking about loans. She was doing them back to back stuff too. Because another thing I learned, another reason why they big on the relationships is because they names go on it when they signing it out for it too.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's like if I scratch your back, you got to make sure you scratch mine properly.
yep, yep.
For sure.
Yeah.
For
But the
sure.
products are there to help add value to your life, whether they work for you or not. There's different products that may work for you. The point is, if you're banking with your local bank, you should be making yourself aware of the products and services that they offer because they're there for you and your community. And you should be making sure that you're getting the most out of your banking relationship. Going to your bank, sitting down with your banker and going over their products and services. I don't know. Or does anybody on here have any financial goals? Or are they facing any financial hardships right now? Anyone want to share goals,
Yeah,
financial goals you have?
I'm having financial hardships. I'm saying, what can the banker do for me?
Me too. I need $200,000 a day, man.
Like
Every single day.
I have a regular job, but just seem to
Mhm.
kind of like be behind trying to catch up. So if I go in and talk to a banker, what would be different? Or how would that help my
A
hardship?
lot will be different. Like I said, different banks offer services, products that are supposed to be there for the customer. For example, there may be one of you may be going through a shut off notice, right? Your lights may be about to get shut off, your gas, I don't know, you may be about to deal with a repossession and maybe you just lost a job. You don't have like that consistent income coming in. You may not know that your bank offers personal loans, credit cards, some type of um line of credit that you can use to get you out of that financial situation. Can I ask a question to you guys? Did anybody on here know that about a bank? Did y'all think that a bank is just a place where you go and keep your money and you go withdraw deposit? Did y'all actually know that there are financial services that the bank offers that you can leverage to your benefit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I Eric. know that
Yeah, I
they had
know.
like
I didn't know that
loans
about the
for like
flights and
cars
stuff.
and stuff like that. If you didn't want to go to like a buy here, pay here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Brittany, can I chime in with that? Because
Yeah.
like our conversation tonight, guys, is about building the relationship with your banker, right? So we here to introduce y'all to help you guys build a relationship with a banker, right? That would be Brittany, right? But at the same time, we want to make sure that like how Young Famous said that, he had a relationship with his old banker, but he would go there and like he had a real relationship, not just a transactional relationship, right? Because that's what most of us had, right? So I'm gonna talk to the fellas here, right? Because I've only been a fella all my life, right? But fellas, if Brittany the Babe Banker Babe was my banker lady, right? If I went to the bank, right, and I'm like, that's what I got to deal with, right? I'm gonna make sure that when I come, I'm looking right, I'm smelling right, right. But I'm a fucking, you know what I'm saying, offer a lunch, you know what I'm saying, like, you help me get in here, get out of here real fast, you know what I'm saying. Hey, you want grub help? I know the address, you know what I'm saying. What you want? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna make sure that when Christmas time come, you know what I'm saying, that when I'm coming in there, I'm here go a Christmas card, here go $20, here go a gift card, you know what I'm saying, to Starbucks. I know you drink Starbucks every day. What that's gonna do for me and my relationship building with her, it might get me somewhere in the long run. Don't tell nobody, right? But it might get me somewhere in the long run. Tell everybody. Y'all dig what I'm saying? When I need to come in here and have a real conversation, she might come and throw me, hey, yo, you know, the bank got this new product. It's this new thing. We won't even be telling, you know what I'm saying, niggas, right? But listen, if you do this for the next, you know what I'm saying, 2 months, right, you can catch this other bag. You know what I'm saying? So here, sign right here. All right, get out of here, nigga. That's what having a
From an
relationship with a banker
example
gonna do.
too for the guys. So, for example, guys, I'm a banker at a bank, and we have customers who have lots of money on deposit with us. I'm talking about over hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? Those customers, they have money. They want to make sure that they're utilizing the average customer who maybe have like $10 in their account, they're not utilizing the services. They're probably not even having the conversations with their banker. But somebody who has over $100,000 on deposit, they are probably doing things like wire transfers, which cost. Having that relationship with the banker, you can waive fees, you can go around those fees. You may have overdrafted your account. Maybe you are someone who has financial hardship. Your banker now can waive your fees. Like, there's so many perks to just building a relationship with your banker, your local banker. And guys, I work for a bank personally. I work for First National Bank of PA. I am an assistant branch manager now. Again, I was prior. I did a little bit of banking here and there, but now I'm back into management. It's no different. When you go into the bank and you want to do a deposit, y'all should not just be going into the bank and just doing a deposit. Like, have a conversation with the teller, with the banker. You never know what doors can open from that. You may be somebody with a 720 credit score and maybe looking to purchase a home or get a vehicle or get your first credit card. Those services are at the bank. If you have those conversations with your banker, if you're open to it, like I said, you never know what doors can open from that. I've helped people close on their home, their first house. I've helped people get equity on their house. People who have a home have equity in their home and now they're dealing with financial hardship. Why deal with financial hardship when you can get equity against your house and now you have $100,000 just sitting in your, to pull from for the next 10 to 15 years. I've helped people get their first credit card, which now they're traveling with. I've helped people waive fees that, they needed. They needed that extra $37.99. Like, it is so important. If you have an account and you're putting money in that account, it's so important to build relationships with your banker.
Hey, Brett, can I jump in one time?
Mm-hmm.
So look, watch this, y'all. Anybody here ever had a job at like Popeyes or McDonald's or Winn-Dixie, Kroger? Anybody?
Dixie.
The sneaker
Yeah.
store, Foot Locker, right? So when you went in those stores, right? So like the new Air Hirachis, right? Like that's a product, right? The Chickaboo burger, right? That's a product that they selling, right? But do you guys remember like the team meeting, like the store manager come back and you guys are all huddle up, you know what I'm saying, in probably the break room, and he'll tell you like, hey yo, we need to move these fucking these Air Force Ones. Yeah, ain't nobody buying them no more. They don't need two pairs, right? So they
Right.
gave them incentives on the team to get those products out the door, right? The same thing happens in a bank. The bank manager sits down with the team and they discuss and go over and they go to seminars and lessons. They learn about the product that the bank have. So they know all of the fine print in that motherfucker. They're trying to give the shit to y'all. That's what they go to work for. They get incentivized to give the shit to y'all. if y'all go in and act like y'all know that the shit is there, they want to give it to y'all. They want to give you the money. Swear to God, swear to God, swear to
Where we
God, they
want
want to
to
give you the money.
throw the money at you guys, like literally. Y'all need personal loans. That's your bank's there for. That's what I do all day. I
Can
help
I
people
ask a
get
question, please?
financially in order. Financially in order. There's no reason why you're dealing with financial hardship if you have a bank account. There's
Vaughn
no.
has a question.
Go ahead.
What are the requirements? Like, are there specific requirements for that?
For what, the loan, personal loan?
Yeah, personal loans, credit cards, all that.
Yeah, there's different requirements. Like we look at debt DTI, we look at credit.
The DTI. You're going too fast for him. Go with
Okay, I'm sorry.
DTI. You ain't? Let's go with
So that's debt to income.
ratio.
Yes. Income ratio. That's just basically saying we look at like, do you have any loans that you currently are paying on? How many are there? How much is the loans? How much are you making or bringing in monthly or weekly to be able to cover those loans before we give? We need to make sure, like the bank needs to make sure that you're even in a position to pay it back. You
So
know,
my question is, if you in hardship, how are you really able to pay if I can't pay what I got now?
so let's just say, for instance, you don't have an income. Like, let's just say you have a business. You're an entrepreneur. Um, but you have a good credit score. You don't have a job. That makes you qualify now to go apply for a personal loan. You have a good credit score and you're an entrepreneur. We just need to see, and I'm pretty sure that everybody on here is hustlers, right? Can I ask that question? Like
Yes.
no one
Of
on this
course.
call is just begging, right? A person who isn't an entrepreneur or a person who doesn't have a job, obviously, you guys, they wouldn't qualify for a loan. They don't need to be looking for a loan. They need to be looking for a way to make some money.
Brett, I think I got a better question,
Mm-hmm.
a better way to ask the question. All right. Fresh out this is somebody fresh out. They just now getting their life back in order. They're trying to figure out their way. They go to the bank. What are their first steps in building this relationship when they have no income? When they have little income that's barely paying their ratio to debt, their
Mm-hmm.
debt to what do you call it?
Debt to income.
That's it. Income. And they come in the bank and they say, "Hey, Britt, I've been talking to you for a while. I really just need to sit down with you and figure out how can I get started? Like, what do I do? What are the steps I take? How do I get where I need to be?" Now, what would you say to somebody walking in there? I got kids. I'm trying to become an entrepreneur. I do have an EIN and an LLC. I just don't know what to do with it. I don't have the money to the startup cost to run my business. But I was kicking it with Dante. I got a business plan. Could you help me out? What do you think you can do for me?
So I'm gonna immediately take them in my office and go over what's called a needs assessment form. And the needs
Okay.
assessment form has specific questions on there that is geared around getting to know the customer. We talk about who they bank with. We talk about if they have a job or if they have a business. We talk about if they have any investments anywhere. We talk about all kinds of stuff. Like the questions that I ask are again geared to get to know the customer. And then once I get to know the customer, I go over the solutions. So we go over needs, and then we go over solutions.
Okay, so if they had to leave your office with one actionable step to move towards after y'all had your interview, you figured out what they need, you figured out what they got to do. What would be one actionable step you'll give to them leaving the bank after talking to you?
It just depends. It could be a credit card, it could be a loan. It just depends on what they're going through and what I feel is best for them in their situation. Like some people, like I said, come in my office and don't have a job or a business or anything, but they do have a home that they own and they have a little bit of equity in that home. Now we can talk about a home equity line of credit for a person like that. It just depends on what their needs are.
So it's
Um,
safe to
Yeah.
say that
So
oh, sorry, go ahead.
no, I just want to interject real quick, Lady Key, is to just add on that this isn't cookie cutter. it's not one size fits all
It's
because
really not.
everybody's situation is different. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But for this, so there's a myriad of different answers, you know what I'm saying? But it all depends on what
It just
happened.
depends
It's
on
all
what their
dependent
needs
upon what
are.
happened when she went in that office and sat with the person.
Right.
Right.
I was
See,
going to give you a specific.
And also, can I
I
say
caught
this?
that.
but hold on one second, boss. But what I will say is this, right? Is that in this, the thing that the person did was they went down and sat down and talked with the banker. Because no matter how fucked up their situation is, you know what I'm saying, banks have access to nonprofit organizations that partner with the banks, you know what I'm saying, to help you get shit done. That she could just say, here, call this number, call this lady,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
because we
saying?
partner
And
with
all of the things that you
specifically
may be
Inc.
looking at and trying to find on the internet to pay for, you know what I'm saying? All these different services,
It's
programs,
depends.
like they got it all sitting right there. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like we
This
have
CRA Act of I'm sorry, Brittany, I don't mean to overtalk you, right? But
I'm
just
sorry.
there's a CRA Act, right? Like legally, right? For
Mhm.
all our legal beagle expert motherfuckers here, right? There's certain things that banks have to do. But you won't never know none of these things if you don't go start and have the conversation with a bona fide banker that you can trust and blah 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 blah.
Hey,
I'm sorry,
look.
Brittany. I didn't mean to cut
Hey,
you off.
hey,
But
let me
No,
boss.
no,
say
you're
this.
good.
Let me say this real quick. And you brought up like when people fresh coming home. The thing about it is just like Dante said, you will never know unless you go into that bank and talk to people. And I'm gonna give you an example of me. When I got out of prison, I had already while I was in prison, I was getting the knowledge from my cellie about how to get money, and it was like killing me. Like, damn, you get money that easy, woo. So I was writing shit down. I wrote it down on toilet paper, napkins, everything. So when I came home, I was putting it all together. And then I got to the point where I'm going to open up a bank account. So I go in the Bank of Popular. Now, mind you, my credit score was probably like 580, some shit like that, 550. So the banker lady asked me, as I was rapping to her, because she was cute for one, but I was rapping to her, and she was like, "Well, you wanna apply for this line of credit for companies?" Woo. I'm like, "No, my credit score ain't up to par yet. Woo, I'm getting it together." She was like, "Well, shit, all I can do is tell you no." Man, them people gave me $75,000 and a $30,000 credit card. Right,
And we
like,
do fight for our customers. Like for instance, if it gets declined for whatever reason, I'll ask for different things for my customer to try to reach out to the underwriter and maybe see like they have this. We were able to provide the tax information and whatever it is that we needed. Can you take a double look at this? And then they go ahead and
Brittany, can you tell us what an underwriter is?
yes. Trying to think of a good way to explain it. Lady, can you have a question?
No, her
I,
hand was still
I'm
up from when it was up, I believe.
So an underwriter is basically somebody who basically makes the decision on if the customer is going to get approved or declined. And they look at all the different things. They look at the application, they look at what the customer is presenting, pay stubs, tax information, whatever it is, and they make the decision if that customer is worthy to get approved or not.
So if I was explaining to an underwriter, that's the motherfucker sitting across the street with a calculator. That's like, okay, who this nigga? You know what I'm saying? Can he
Yeah.
do it? You know what I'm saying? Like what they asking for. All right, I'm gonna sign off. You know what I'm
So
saying?
it's
That's
like
the
the
nigga that can
lamest
count.
way I can explain it. Mhm.
I just want to give it my way. You know what I'm saying? That's the nigga who can count. All right.
I had an outline to go over y'all, but like I told Dante, I really just wanted to introduce myself. Like I said, I work for First National Bank of Pennsylvania. I've been in banking for a long time. I also did credit restoration before banking, but I really just got more passionate about the banking aspect because a lot of people, including myself, didn't know the kind of value that the banks actually have and are offering on the daily basis. A lot of people don't know. A lot of people aren't having those conversations. Like I sit all day in my office and make outbound calls to customers just to see where they're at financially in their life and see if I can get them in my office and we go over needs assessment for them to make sure again that they're getting the most out of their banking relationship with us. So I just feel like I dropped, I think let me drop my the link to where y'all could apply for an account if y'all want to with me. But whether y'all do or do not, I am in the community, and I'm always here to answer questions about banking in general, the products that banks typically offer, how to go about getting a loan, a credit card. Maybe you want to purchase your first plot of land, your first house, whatever it is. Like that's what we do at the bank.
Okay, so when we apply, we would have access to speak to you as if you were our banker, despite we're not living near you.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
You
Drop
apply
those.
online, I would still be your banker, still the person to point of contact. Like I said, I am an assistant branch manager. So I could do a lot more than like the typical banker or teller could do.
Okay, can you drop the link again?
Yeah, I'll drop it in the chat for y'all.
So she's dropping it in. She's
Dropping.
dropping it in the chat here, and I just dropped it in the 2.0 chat as well. All right.
Okay, could you actually drop it in here for me too?
Okay, I got you.
Thank you.
I
Did
have a
anybody else have
question.
any other question?
Yes, I have a question. Um, I've been banking with my credit union for about, I want to say about 8 years now, and I'm on a fixed income. Um, so I have money rotating in and out. Excuse me, I just ran up the stairs.
You're fine.
I have money rotating in and out, and so like for maybe like the past year, the only time I've had money going in and out is to pay my rent off my the card they give you for the fixed income card. So I just usually go in, pull that money out, and then I get a cashier's check to pay my rent. What products would they have for someone on a fixed income? I'm not looking for nothing super big or nothing like that. I'm just interested in knowing, other than like maybe a prepaid credit card or secure card. Excuse me.
Well, credit unions are actually great banks to to bank with because you're actually a shareholder of that credit union.
Right.
Um, so they're like throwing money to their shareholders. It's the best place to get a personal loan from, a credit card or anything. I mean, if I were you, like a person like you on a fixed income, I would leverage, having extra money. So I mean, I would definitely be having like maybe a personal loan that I
Hmm.
have in my account, and that you probably would have fixed payments every month because you're on a fixed income. They probably would be pretty small, so they're more affordable for you. And that's what I would
Right.
do, as well as a credit card, because then you want to keep your utilization low. You want to keep it
Right.
under 30%, so you can like go between your credit card and your loan. And you definitely, I mean, we're in America. We should all be using OPM, which is just other people's money. We should be leveraging it somehow.
So
Um,
would you suggest like putting 1,000, 500 to 1,000 in the account and making sure it's there and then borrow against that as collateral?
yeah, I mean, you could. I've done that a couple different times. I've done that like with 5 grand.
Okay.
But and like they throw me another 5 grand and just like hold mine in an account or whatever, and you just pay it off. But I mean, if I were
Okay.
you, I would try to go and get a personal loan. Like I wouldn't do a secured.
Okay.
Try to do like just unsecured if you can. Like just go that route first. Maybe an unsecured for 5 grand or something. And like
Okay.
I said,
You gonna get it. He gonna get it.
yeah.
Like your credit score halfway decent. You know what I'm saying? Like the bank fuck with you
I mean, because
because
you could use that extra money, I'm pretty sure.
the
Like,
bank
Yeah,
knows
yeah, yeah.
the bank you are attractive as hell to a bank because you a motherfucker that you know what I'm saying like clockwork, your money come in.
yeah,
You know what I'm
and the
saying?
bank
Right.
loves
Like
people with
they
fixed
want you,
income.
bro.
Yeah. So if I
Okay.
would definitely go that route.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else have any questions? I didn't want to hold y'all for too long. Well, yeah, that's
I'm
all.
looking forward to more of your classes, and I'm going to sign up under you, Brittany, because I feel like I definitely need to get with you and work on expanding my business so that when I'm done working it out with Derica, because Derica is actually working on my credit and getting me together. So once
Yeah.
I'm done with her, I definitely need to come holla at you to secure that plan for the land I want to buy.
Yeah, y'all, because I'm gonna be talking a lot about like trust too, and like how to establish your trust account at the bank. That's one of the best accounts you can open up. I would even say over a business account. You want your money in a trust account and it can be established. I know I've heard a lot of people say they have a trust on here, but they don't know how to really operate their trust or administer it. And the first thing you do when you get a trust is go open you up a trust account at the bank. Minister Mike,
Mhm.
you had a question?
No, no, I'm glad you said that because that's what I wanted to know. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
I'm gonna touch base on that at the next class. We're gonna be talking a lot about that. Jada J, you had something you want to say?
Yes. I want to say too that mine is the issue of the trust. Understanding the trust that I have, I've had it for several years. I did go to Chase Bank and I didn't really know what I was talking about, and they let me know I didn't know what I was talking about. So that's something that I'm really interested in learning about in your class. And also, where can I get your book?
Yes, you guys, I did write a book. It's called Mastering the Basics of Personal Finance. It is available on Amazon. Or you guys can go to I am Brittany LB on Instagram and click the link in my bio and you can order an autograph copy for just $25. On Amazon, you'll pay a little bit more, it's $39.95 on there. But is like the book is basically like a financial literacy Bible. Like it talks about all things you could think of financial literacy. Like I am a banker, so I sit down with elderly people on a daily basis and we talk about their retirement. We like there's just so many things financial that our community just don't know about. So I'm really excited
What's
to
your
share
name
like
on Instagram?
I am Brittany LB. Y'all go follow me. I'll follow y'all back. And the book is called Mastering the Basics of Personal Finance. Cause I just feel like back then, y'all, I would say like 7 years ago, maybe no, maybe like 8 years ago, I went and tried to get my first car. No, maybe 9 years ago. I went and tried to get my first car. I was like 21 and no 20. I was like 20 years old. My baby was fat as hell. I had her, the stroller, the car seat, and the diaper bag on the fucking bus, waiting on the bus. And I remember crying, like real tears to my mom, like, Mom, I just can't do this. I want more for myself and my baby. Like, I can't do this waiting on at the bus with her and all this shit. So I remember going to the dealership. I had a good friend, he had good credit, and he was telling me, like, go finance a car or whatever. Because I went and bought a car straight out and it only lasted 6 months. It was a limit. So I was just like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go that route anymore. So I went to the dealership and y'all, they laughed at me and was just like, are you seriously in here trying to get a car, lady? Like, no. And I remember crying walking out of there. Like, they were like, go get a goddamn cosigner or something, like, lady. No. And I just remember that moment was that was a moment of like, I don't know, y'all, was like passion and rage or just like, oh, I gotta get out of this situation. And I will never, ever, ever be in this situation again.
That's a
Ever.
light bulb
Like,
moment. Light bulb
yeah.
went off.
I was just like, no,
Oh,
no, fuck no. I don't care. Like, this is not it. And I remember like meeting this girl, and we, she was her name was Ajaya Honga. She got me into the credit business. And I was helping people fix their credit, and I fixed my own credit to 720. And it just was like, boom. Once I did that, I got approved. And y'all, it was just, I've just been like, no, all gas, no brakes since. Like, just so passionate about like making sure that my community, the Black community, does not need for shit. Like, all of us should be able to go into a dealership and get a car or truck or whatever the fuck we want. We should be able to finance whatever. Maybe we want something for our business and we need to finance it. We should be able to do that. We should be able to go into a bank and get our first house or a plot of land. And this is why I wrote the book Mastering the Basics of Personal Finance, because I just felt like if we just can learn and master the basics, we won't need for anything. And that's really just like, that was the reason behind why I wrote the book. Like, being in the financial industry for like almost 10 years, just being so passionate about it, I just felt like instead of like helping people hands on the way that I was, I felt like this book will just play that guide, that mentor for our community. So yeah, y'all follow me at I am BrittanyLB.com. I keep saying .com. I am BrittanyLB on Instagram. I do have Facebook, Brittany Bennett on Facebook. And yeah, that's all. If y'all don't have no questions.
We dropped the link to her Instagram and to her book inside the chat if y'all want to go ahead and follow and grab a copy of that book.
Oh
That's
yeah.
in the chat. So y'all don't have to go nowhere. Y'all can click from right here. And also, if you want to sign up under her to get this account and get you a good business banker who you know that you can have the relationship with, not just in the bank, but outside the bank, I would definitely go sign up for your account.
Yes, y'all. And I forgot to mention, I do have a link, Brittany/Bennett.com. If y'all want to go straight to there instead of going to my page on Instagram, that's the link that you can go to purchase the book, the autograph copy, y'all. And I really, really hope that if y'all do purchase the book, y'all love it. It adds value to y'all. It's really for people who, I mean, you could be about to graduate high school, going into college. You could be a person in your 20s, 30s, 40s, somebody who's about to retire. Like, it doesn't matter where you are in your life, financially, age wise, like, it will add value.
Hold on. So the copy is autographed. Like, did you really write it, or you got like a stamper?
No, I'm going to write the autograph and ship it out to you guys. So if you click the link, I mean, you go to Brittany/Bennett.com, I'm going to send you an autograph copy that I signed, like my
Oh,
autograph.
okay. How much does my fucking cost again?
Just $25 on my website.
$25 on your website.
Yeah. And if y'all, I mean, all right, so y'all can get it for less,
Yeah.
or y'all can get something added. I'm gonna get with Jade.
Erica Simmons. Let me hold on. Let me see something. There. What's your name?
Maybe do a bundle for
Brittany.
y'all or something.
Oh, you gonna bundle something?
Maybe get with Jade, bundle something.
Oh,
We can figure
Erica
something out,
Simmons.
y'all.
This your first time here
Yes.
on Sunday school or anything, right? You like super duper
Yeah.
new.
Super duper new.
Hi, Erica. Welcome.
Hi.
Hey, Brittany, you
Hi,
got a
thank you for
digital
getting on
version?
camera.
Hi.
You got a digital? You said it's a way that we can get this cheaper than $25.
Yeah,
Is
so
this
y'all could get it cheaper than $25. I can send you the digital copy.
how much is the digital copy?
You could get the digital copy for like $10.
All right, I'm about to send you $10, right? Can you
Okay.
give it to Erica DM or whatever you got to do to get with Brittany, right?
Okay.
Give her your information, email. I don't know, whatever the fuck it takes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm out of it. Brittany, I'm about to send you $10 for Erica. All right,
Okay,
Thank
okay, I
you.
got
Thank
that's
you.
you.
your
Thank
business
you.
now.
I'll get with you, Kay. Are you in Telegram, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get with you.
Okay.
I appreciate all of y'all joining my class. I love
Thank
y'all.
you. Yeah, it was definitely informational. Like I didn't know if you need to build relationships with your bank. I just put my money in there.
Oh yeah, the bank.
You supposed
So
to go for the
another
bull.
thing,
The bull is
we
go
have to, like, every bank has to get out in the community. Like, we're actually supposed to be donating a certain amount of money to our community, like different communities, wherever our bank is. Like, we're supposed to be within the community. Like, your bank is supposed to be like involved with you and your community, like 100%.
And that goes for any bank. Because
Any
I
bank
got
and every
PNC.
bank.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
It go for any bank. Hey yo, it go for the motherfuckers that own the ATM machines that's in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we rarely see these people.
But
They
come
don't want
come fuck
nobody
with
to
us
know.
on Sundays, right? And
Yeah,
we gonna give you the G, Shorty. You know what
I
I'm saying?
got it.
Like
I
if you
got
don't
it.
have
I'm
the in-home
here.
banking board game, you know what I'm saying? Get with somebody around this motherfucker to get it because the premise, like, she's the banker. If you get the fucking in-home banking board game, and you learn banking at the same time, imagine sitting down with your family with that board game and now you actually know banking. You know
Exactly.
what the shit on the cards is in that motherfucker. You know what it actually is, and you could call a banker and say, "Hey, you want to play in-home banking tonight with my fucking family and be the banker? And let's talk about real banking strategies. And when we make
Exactly.
our rules for the family tonight playing the board game, you know what I'm saying? It's predicated upon what the banker says and what our family is trying to do. Because the thing of the in-home banking board game is not for one person to win, it's for everybody to win. You understand? So Brittany the Banker Babe, thank you for
Yes.
fucking coming out and talking your
I
shit.
definitely enjoyed this. I enjoyed it, y'all. Very informational. I love this for us.
Thank you. Thank you for joining, my love.
You're welcome. No problem. Thank you for coming, teaching.
Yes. And next
Hey
week we're gonna
Erica.
talk about the trust and getting your trust account established and all that stuff.
Hey Erica, you ever be like watching like what's the shit? Is the twit and shit, right? And the
Yeah.
motherfucker come on with the videos and the videos that be like they be like telling you, and you can do this, and you can do this, and you can do this, right? And the motherfucker be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but this is the thing that it feels like it's illegal to know, right? Right? But I know this because how do you know this? Because I follow Brittany the Banker Babe. That's where
Right.
you at right now in real life, in real time. You know what I'm saying? All of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit that what Brittany knows, coupled with the shit that I'm gonna tell y'all, trust me, it's gonna feel like it's illegal to fucking know. Trust me, it's not illegal. Like we can go fucking look it up or whatever the fuck you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
me, for the people that know me standing next to a banker and fucking with a banker, you know what I'm saying, it's diabolical. And the motherfuckers that know me, that know the bankers that I do fuck with and seeing what I've done with bankers, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't the same as us and that wasn't a part of the community, get her book, y'all. If you're going to be coming to Sunday school, her book is like the textbook for this shit. Get her a book. $10. Brittany, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Can you lower that shit to 7?
Yep. For the community, yep. Only if you got the family Bible. If you got the family Bible, you get it for $7.
That's everybody in this motherfucker except for Lynn
So if you
Mungo.
don't got the family
Lynn
Bible,
Mungo
go
don't
get
got the
it.
family Bible. I don't know who the fuck that is. Who Lynn Mungo?
Hey man,
Somebody check.
stop
Somebody
playing,
check,
man.
check her IP address, man.
No, stop playing. Washing the bread too.
Okay, Brittany, can you drop your How you want them to send you the money, man?
Um,
Uh,
I'm gonna send
uh.
y'all the cash app. I'm gonna send y'all my ministry cash app, okay? That's the only cash app I have.
All right, so drop it in. Drop it in right here. Who
All
want to
right.
get the book? I'm telling y'all, I fucking read the book. Like I had the book when she was writing it. I've had the book. I've fucking
Yeah, I
seen
was sending
it.
him everything as I was going. It was crazy.
The shit that's in this book is great stamp approved, motherfuckers. I'm telling y'all,
I was
her
crying
book
right
You
now,
is
but
you got mine? Do you want to buy mine, honey?
uh
You got
Brittany,
ten
yep, it's
dollars for me?
$7. It's coming right now.
$7. Thank you.
all right, I'm gonna drop it in the chat, y'all, right
All
now.
right, so since Dante bought mine, I am going to gift somebody with one.
Mm,
And all these calls recorded. I know y'all hear my mama in here being loud as
Yes, it's
hell and
recorded.
ghetto.
Because I need to
My
go back
Oh
on
yeah,
this
God.
it's recorded.
part.
So look, for the recording, right?
Wait,
Go to Dante Gifted 2 TOO on YouTube. Go follow me on YouTube, man. Y'all ain't doing shit.
Who in here?
That
Who
way.
in here? Who in here?
What's
Lynn,
up,
it is
Jay?
Don. Yes, Mom.
Hello,
Ma.
wait, could you type in and let
Miss
me?
Mom, relax. We busy.
Lynn, I got your $7, girl. I got you.
Period. I preach.
I got you, Quell.
Who the fuck is Lynn?
It's Quell.
Oh,
Tell Dante
QBZ.
stop playing. Tell Dante stop playing with me like that. He know that's
Girl.
me.
My
My
bad.
camera's on, Dante.
All right,
Exactly.
and we recording. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know he
You
stay
look
in a
different
state
every
of
time I see you.
confusion.
You look different every time I see you.
No, what's the beginning of the call recorded? Because I missed it. How you
The
gonna start
whole,
recording now?
the whole McJizzle. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
We
Dante
have it your
two.
way over here.
Let me
Stop playing
see.
with us, y'all.
My bad.
All right.
Let me go to YouTube right
Mel,
now.
don't wait. Don't be shaking your head at me.
Let me go to
Oh,
YouTube right
I'm
now.
going something out.
I'm gonna subscribe back too.
Higher learning. I'm
You
still
putting
learning.
that
What's up,
Cash
bro?
App here or in the Telegram chat?
Put it both of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it right here, y'all. Y'all see it? That's the ministry cash app.
All right, I'm about to put it.
It's gonna come up
I'm
as
about to put
13
it
or
in the
more
Telegram chat for you.
ministry.
Let me see.
Lynn, Quell, please send Brittany your information, and Britt, I will cash app you. Just send it to me in a DM. You all have a beautiful evening. My family has been ghetto in my background, so I gotta
Okay,
go.
peace.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Y'all have any other questions though? For me or Dante?
Dante, let's yeah. I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna just text you. I'm gonna text your phone, bro.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good whenever you're ready.
Okay, yeah. I just pulled up at her spot. I don't see her here. I'm about to call her, see where she at. So I'm about to yeah. So it's all good though. Yeah.
Got you. I'm on deck.
Okay, bet.
Just make sure I'm not in here before we go there.
Yep. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. Well, I am gonna wrap it up, and
Thank you, Britt.
you're welcome. Thank y'all for hopping on. I'll see y'all next Sunday, okay?
What you
All
mean?
right.
Thank you, Brittany. I bought you the book. What the fuck you mean? Thank you, Brittany.
Yeah, thanks.
You
Thank you,
ain't let
Brittany.
me get
She
to the
wrote
you
the
ain't
book.
let
All
me
you
get
did was
first of
write the
all.
motherfucker. What?
But she in here and she was just talking. You ain't even let me get to you, sir. Calm down.
Okay, I need to relax. Okay. All right, let me
There you
relax.
Ah,
go. Thank you, Dante, for buying me the book.
Hey,
I
Minister
love
Mike, man,
y'all.
these motherfuckers
Thank you.
crazy, ain't
What
Thank
they?
up?
y'all.
What
Thank y'all.
up? What up? What
Motherfuckers
up?
crazy. How they treat me like this, man? God damn.
You gotta give us time. She was speaking.
I got bad nerves.
I see.
Clearly. All right, y'all. The recording gonna be up in Dante Gifted too. If you want the recording, just DM me. Yeah, DM me because I can't tell who's all here and who's all not. You know what I'm saying? And Jay left, all right, so she can't tell me. Derek, can you do me a favor? Can you on the phone?
Yeah, I'm here.
Can you screenshot the whole thing with everybody so I can have a thing of who here?
Gotcha.
All right, y'all. We out of here. Brittany, can't wait to see you next week, mom. Peace.
Bye, y'all.
Later, y'all.